How's it going, guys? So, just a quick post-fight video to the David Haye Tony Bellew fight that just took place. Fight ended about 5 minutes ago. I just got done watching the post-fight interviews. Um, it's not often that I'm left speechless after the result of a fight, but this one, honestly, guys, I couldn't believe it. Tony Bellew pulling off the upset and stopping David Haye in the 11th round. Fucking fantastic. In my post fight video, sorry, my prediction video, I didn't give Tony Bellew a chance. I thought he was going to get taken out in 6 rounds. I felt that David Haye's superior power, superior hand speed, and reach advantage, because David Haye does actually have longer arms than Tony Bellew, despite being a similar height. I felt that that would be too much for Tony Bellew, and I just felt that David Haye would be able to reach from that outside. I felt that he'd be able to get off first, and I felt that Tony Bellew, being a cruiserweight moving up, I didn't really think he'd be able to keep Haye off him for very long, even if he was able to win rounds. So, I felt that David Haye would be the stronger, more powerful, faster guy, and he was in there, and you could see it from the round one. But the difference was, first of all, the tactical approach that Tony Bellew took to the fight. He clearly looked at that Vladimir Klitschko fight, and he'd realised that, the best way to defeat David Haye is to draw the lead from him. If you're on the outside, you don't want to be stiff on the outside. You want to be moving around. You want to be sticking a jab out there. You want to be using feints. And when David Haye throws the jab that he uses, because he tends to bring the jab downstairs to the body, because he's used to fighting guys much bigger than him. You need to kind of counter over that jab with shots. And Tony Bellew, clearly to me, he was very, very conservative in there. And I expected that, because he obviously wanted to get to the later rounds. It was the only way he could win. And that was the approach to the fight he took, and I didn't expect it to work. Now, where it's going to be controversial is David Haye picked up an injury midway through the fight. I think it was in the 5th or the 6th round. He was having problems with his heel on his foot. They actually had to tape his foot up, and he was struggling with balance. He was falling off balance all the time. When he would try and throw his left hook, every time he tried to throw it, it left him off balance. And Haye was just extremely frustrated with that, and he was falling all over the place, and struggling to stay on his feet. Now, I'm not going to say that that's the reason he lost the fight. Obviously, it contributed to him losing the fight, but I think that Bellew's tactics was spot on. Although I do feel that Bellew, after the 6th round, he did start to slow down himself, because he was struggling with the weight. He was carrying much more weight than he was used to, so he was really blowing in there. But the damage had been done, because David Haye's never been great in the late rounds. He's never had great stamina. And Tony Bellew, it was only a matter of time. With that heel the way it was, with David Haye being off balance, Tony Bellew had a lot of opportunities in there, and he capitalised on it. And he managed to knock David Haye through the ropes in the 11th, and when David Haye got up, he managed to just beat the count. But Shane McGuigan threw in the towel, because he realised that David Haye was falling behind, and he didn't want the injury to get any worse, so he threw in the towel. So yeah, fucking big upset, man. And I'm so happy, because I was rooting for Bellew all the way through. I've never been a fan of David Haye, and I really wanted Bellew to pull it off. And he did, yeah. So great work from Tony Bellew, man. Great performance, and I look forward to seeing where he goes from here. Let me know what you guys think. I'll probably do another video when I've watched the fight a second time. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.